In the past week, I have been trying to create an AI agent. And today I'm going to show you the progress that I have done in the first 5 to 6 days. So first of all, I started day one by setting the foundation. I checked the Crew AI course, which I have over here, and I started watching the first videos trying to understand the elements of AI agents and what AI agents are. If you don't know what AI agents are, make sure to click on my YouTube channel and check the video that I have created educating you guys about what AI agents are. So after all of these things, I joined also the Llama Meta course for AI agents, and I found that I want a local model, so I don't pay fees right now on the development, just have a placeholder model, which will be Llama 3.2 with 3 billion parameters, which is very, very good, at least till now. What an AI agent does is role-playing, focus, has tools, cooperates with other agents, has guardrails to have safety responses, but also has memory of past conversations. Here is why I selected Llama 3.2 3 billion. First of all, it can run on my computer super fast. I've checked it out. It's like 10 seconds mostly to generate 500 Word documents, and comparing it with other alternatives, it does very, very well, and I'm super I'm fully okay with it right now. But if you are a better expert and if you know another model around 3 to 7 billion parameters that I should use for writing that would be better and I can run it locally, please let me know down below in the comments. So after we did all of these things, a new day came by. I continued the Meta course, the Crew AI course, and I just want to say at this point that I don't use really the tools of Crew AI or the things that were mentioned in the Meta course, but I will be doing some demos with these tools as well because I really like them, but these are a little bit more advanced. So I checked a lot of things about Crew AI agents and also I interacted with the GPT fine-tuned agent. And on day 3, I started setting up the environment. I don't know why Python is so hard to set up on a computer. So at the end of the day, I had 1 hour to set everything up. I said, scratch it, put Anaconda Navigator, set up everything in 5 minutes. 5 minutes to use a package manager for Python. So I finished that up with Anaconda Navigator. Day 4, and let me tell you, we will get into the code and I will explain to you exactly what we've done. So don't worry, the juicy part is coming. So day 4, I downloaded all Llama locally and I installed the Llama 3.2 3 billion text model, which is 2 gigabytes. So on day 5, which was yesterday, I installed all of the necessary Python libraries because the implementation is done in Python. I visited the LangChain documentation. Again, LangChain is like an alternative for Crew AI or for other agent software. I went ahead with LangChain because this is what is mostly known to LLMs. So because I used DeepSeek R1 and O3 Mini low compute, which is free right now on ChatGPT's website, and it's absolutely amazing, I went ahead with LangChain because this is where the most agents have been built in the past. So there's a lot of code, examples, and documentation. And I will have to say that O3 Mini was absolutely insane. It was so good. Literally anything that it gave me, it ran on one shot. One shot, bam, whoo, 0 shot. Actually, 0 shot. I wrote code that uses Llama with LangChain. I also installed the DuckDuckGo search, which is also important, and used GPT-3 O Mini. And of course, I've done my very first posts on Twitter. So if you don't know, I have another YouTube channel where I cover cryptocurrencies. I do a specific method which is called airdrops, which is like a customer acquisition method that rewards you for using crypto applications. So here I've got this post, which is generated through the agent. This is just got roasted by the Fed again, 1.5 billion in revenue for Kraken, blah, blah, blah. A very bad post. This is not a good post, but you have to understand. Okay, so the camera closed for some reason. Sorry about that. But you have to understand that this tool. Is the first time using it. I set up the agent in like 1 hour, and I tried to put search and all of these things. So it could potentially become a lot better in its posts. But this is like another airdrop guide that it created for me automatically with a single click of a button. And again, factually, it's not amazing. The format is not amazing. But again, this is like one of the first posts it created. So I'm quite happy with it. I'm not disappointed at all. It did pretty much exactly what I wanted it to do. So I'm happy with the result. And it gets like 200 views. So the viewership is quite good. It's quite good. The viewership is quite good, both on these and both on these two tweets. So I'm happy with it. Let's go over the code. So I have a dot environment variable that has like all of my Twitter keys. This took me like 1 hour to set up. The documents of Twitter are absolutely insanely bad. Here we've got, for dependencies, we've got Chat Ollama that allows us to use the local Ollama installation. Chat prompt templates, we don't need both of these. We don't need the AI message. Let me clean up the dependencies. So here I want a numerical prediction of 200 tokens. You can bump this up to 500 tokens. Temperature, I'm going to go with 0.7 or something like that. We're going to do a generations right now. We're going to use the latest crypto news, invoke search, get the search results, all right? I've put also the date here so it does not hallucinate. And here is the prompt. So you create a chat prompt template. This is all from the documentation of LangChain. I did nothing special with this, but I've created like this system prompt that gets a parameter called search context. So this is how you invoke a specific parameter, which will be this search result you are going to see when we pass it. And here is what the human asks. So this is what the system does, and this is what the humans wants. Generate a salty post for the latest crypto news. All right, so this is what we wanted to do. As humans, it's like tapping in the chat, and the system gets this prompt. All right, so this is the chat interface, and this is what will continue to be maintained by the team of LangChain. Some other things that I've tried before this, because this is like the 10th iteration, were getting deprecated or whatever. So LangChain is moving to LangGraph, which is another library. So there is a lot of changes happening, and a lot of things are old and deprecated. So you need to move into new things. Then here, what I really love is this chaining. So the prompt feeds the model, and this creates a chain, and you can call this chain by .invoke. That says, all right, you do this .invoke, and you replace the variable search context. Again, this is it over here. It tracks it automatically with a search result, which search result is the search from DuckDuckGo search run. This tool is free also. I really love search tools that are free to use, and you could actually do loads of search with DuckDuckGo and really just scrape the web with it. Like, I find this very interesting. Or create a very good context window and then do whatever you want. But our first iteration of this agent, my first iteration of this agent, you get the content of the message as the result of this, and you post the tweet. So should we run this agent? Let's run this bad boy.py file. Let's do automatic posting on tweet live on camera. In all honesty, this took me like 4 days of work, which was like 10 hours tops. So I did not put a lot of time in this. Like 30-40% of the time was about setting everything up. So let's see what the result is. I'm here on my Twitter. Let's check it out. So is this the post? This is the post. Just when I thought I was out of the woods, new all-time highs in the market, and everyone's still clutching their backs, thinking the next correction will be the one that breaks them. Anyone else tired of being a perpetual victim of FUD and FOMO? So if we go onto the cryptocurrency market, we see no all-time highs. I see no all-time highs. All of my trades are falling down, are literally crashing. So I don't know what this guy is thinking. I think it's, it's hallucination next level. But what I really like is that we can see the search results. So resistance levels at these points. Crypto market experienced turbulent growing. Okay, so this is like old news. It got an article that is quite old and it generated a massive bullshit and posted this bullshit. So there is a high need. You've seen how fast it was to generate this thing, right? Right. So let's go over here and say BTC price action today. Okay, so this is like the BTC price action today. That's what we wanted to do. And of course, you can change the prompts, which will allow you to get better results. So you don't want to have any abstraction in the prompts. So let's see what the post will be about BTC. So we're just checking this out, giving it a try. Maybe you had a little bit of lag right now. Maybe you have a bit of lag. So update Bitcoin's price action is still consolidating, but don't be fooled. Strong LTH support is building, and this means bullish potential is real. February 2025 could see a retest of all-time high. Don't get left behind. Stay informed and adjust your strategy now. Bitcoin, crypto market, let's go, Power Rangers. All right, so I really love this. I really like it. I think it's nice. It's a first iteration, guys. We have to do so many more things to improve this. So many more things, so many more iterations. Probably a lot more complicated chains. Maybe I will try also better models, like maybe I try a distilled version of DeepSeek R1, or maybe I'll go ahead and try DeepSeek. Maybe I will go ahead and try DeepSeek because these models are so much bigger. They can get so much more context, understand a lot more things, and give you a lot better result. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you found this video interesting. You learned something new, and just let me know if you want me to continue this type of videos. I'm also thinking about creating a free course on AI agents to share the things that I've learned. So it's going to be completely beginner. I'm going to be learning more stuff and showcase them to you, but it's going to be a completely beginner kind of video. But I will be creating more and more agents in the future and a lot more things with code in this channel, because I think where the important and interesting stuff are. Bye.